one place that I like to do this is 5 and 5. Anyone know why I like to get the 5 and 5? What's that? Yep, it's the island. And that gives me two options. I can go top side, come around, shoot lefty, a rocker step, or come around and shoot righty. But not being the fastest attackman out there, you know, I'm considered one of the slowest. I grew up slow, but I had to, you know, think of my strengths. And that's one thing that I worked on is my backhand. Because if I tried to go topside, my defender was right there. If I tried to turn back around, he was there again. So that's why I decided to do the backhand. And why I do it is because all I need free, defenders put a lot of pressure on my back. So all I have free is my arms. That's all I need to shoot. Alright, so that's why all I need here is my hands to shoot, right? So that's why I decided to do the backhand. And I'm gonna show you guys in fast motion right here, you know, my backhand. So I come to 5 and 5. I get to 5 and 5. My defender's usually on me. I'll try to.
Now Miles can usually put it in a specific area. Anyone want to see a specific shot? Top right. We got a top right here coming in hot.
Which one's top right? Alright, come on, son. Alright, come up. 5 and 5.
Ooh.
How's that?
Hey. Hey.
I'll try top right again.
Top right, coming in hot. Hey.
5-0.
5-0. Alright, so that's my favorite shot, and that's one thing that I'd like to tell you guys is, you know, just practice this on your own time. You know, don't go in a game. Most coaches don't like the button in the back, but they're not going to say anything if you perfect it. And that's something that I did. I practiced it on my own time, and, you know, just be creative. This game is a creative sport, so you guys can come up with your own shot.
So my favorite shot, it's been known to be called a twister or a crippler. My shot, it kind of originated from box lacrosse. Everybody know what box lacrosse is here? We all know how big the goalies are, right? And how small the nets are. So what we have to do is we kind of try to trick the goalie. And that's kind of what my shot does. It makes it look like I'm shooting to one side of the net, but I shoot the total opposite side, all right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lean my whole body and bring my stick over to the right side. So to the goalie, it makes him lean this way, just a little bit. And then I shoot the total opposite side, all right? So my whole body and my stick is coming over, and then I shoot the opposite side. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you a couple. I'll go all the way around so everybody can get an angle. So what it's gonna do is I lean my body and I bring my stick over here, okay? So I bring it over and then I shoot that side, all right? So I'll show everybody from a different angle so you guys can all see it. Very little shot. Next one.
Yeah, so as you can see, he's leaning his body to the right, but he's bringing the ball back to the left side of the net. So that makes the goalie, like he said, want to follow his stick and think he's shooting this way. So the goalie steps and he doesn't have time to react. The twister.
So my favorite shot is a shovel shot. It's something that I've definitely you know, been known to. I guess I created this shot at Albany. It's something Actually, my goalie is the one who influenced me to keep doing this shot. I tried it once in practice when I was a sophomore, and Blaze Reardon, you guys should know him by now. He's the guy who scored against Cornell, and I did it once on him, and he told me to keep doing it. He told me as a goalie it was hard to read. So that right there, I think shows that, you know, always be open to learn, take advice from anybody, no matter who it is, whether it's your mother, a goalie, and you're an attackman, an attackman when you're a defender. Doesn't matter. Just always be open to learn. But where I same thing as I guess Miles, is just me adjusting to what a defense throws at me, and I guess being creative. This game's young, and I'm taking what the defense gives me. So I'm just going to talk about how I set it up at X. I basically output from X right up there at 5 and 5 where Miles likes to. So the first thing, as a dodger, I talked to you guys earlier about dodging from X. You want to get as close to your defender as possible. And what I like to do is dodge right at my defender. Once he steps back, I'm making my move. So once he steps back, I'm making my move this way. And the second part of this, I always tell kids, and it's something that you know, people like Brett Bucktooth that I've learned from have always told me when I was a kid, is your stick has eyes. So a lot of times I'm taking this shot from right here, and with the goalie in the net, all I can see is this tiny little spot of the net. But where the ball's releasing from up here, has a lot better angle. So I always like to say your stick has eyes, whether it's a screen shot, this shot right here, no matter what, your stick can find a better angle than what you see. So I'm just gonna go through it in speed here. Come at your defender, make him step back. Once you get some space, keeping your stick to the outside. Always keep your stick to the outside. You don't want to keep your stick to the middle so that defender can drill check you. So come in, step back, coming around, get the angle, and basically just reaching around the goal. The other spot I did this a lot this year, because I probably scored about my sophomore and junior year together. I probably scored 50 goals doing that move right there. So teams got used to it and started to defend it better. So I didn't have that option. So what I start doing is getting to about 5 and 5 where Miles said he likes to get to, because you have more options. And I'm a right-handed player. A lot of times I don't turn and switch to my left hand. I'll either roll, protect my stick, and take a shot. But lately, I've been doing this a lot more in games. It's just a shovel shot, turning and shooting it right here, about 5 and 5. Basically getting right here. Normally I go for that corner, but there's people over there. If I miss, I don't want to hit them. So I'm going to go close side. I usually get right here, and instead of turning and rolling, I just turn quickly.
There's people over here too.
So it's again a shot the goalie doesn't expect, and it's just adjusting to what the defense gives you. I'm getting up here, about 5 and 5, making contact with my defender, leaving space. Finish space, and basically I like to shoot it high because a lot of defenders try to stay low, especially when I'm racing from a low point. So get up, make contact, turn, and basically put it wherever the goalie's a right-hander, I'll put it to the left side. If he's a lefty, I'll try to stick it to both sides.
All right. One of my favorite shots, like Jerome had mentioned, mine kind of comes from the box lacrosse game. For me, growing up, I grew up playing box lacrosse, so I brought a lot of my skills from the box lacrosse game into my field lacrosse game. So one of my things to do is to use my opponents that are out there, use it as a screenshot. So one of my favorite shots is a screenshot. So what I'm basically doing is using the guy or the person on my team as a screen. So like Lyle had mentioned, that your stick has eyes, so you're not bringing your body right around. The goalie's not really seeing it from here. So again, when I come around the pick, you can use this around the pick or like a simple screenshot. You're coming around, like you said, the goalies can't see him from right here, and you guys that are standing back here, the goalie can't see my stick from here, okay? So what you're doing is you're using the defender and shooting right off at him. You can do a simple come around, come off, and a bounce shot. Coming over, right off your guy. Okay, so it just kind of shoots the goalie off by using the guy on the screen.
Any of you guys who watched the NLL or caught Jeremy's game Saturday night, he actually scored like this, coming in transition, and he just bumped into his defender and created space and shot right off the defender's hip. I actually like to do the same shot, but with my defender on me. With my defender on you, you can still do this. It doesn't have to be off a pick. All you do is create space and then shoot off his head. So that's another thing. If you're not someone who's a lot faster, can beat your defender one-on-one, it's just using your body adjusting. Like Miles said, Miles adjusted, Jeremy adjusted. We all adjusted to whatever the defense throws at you, whatever's thrown at you in the game. You adjust, you adapt, and use your strengths.
And one of the biggest things is like I said to a couple of the groups out here already, is doing these things and practicing these things at home. All right, you're not gonna go into your next game. A lot of these shots that these guys just did, they're hard to do, and they're kind of awkward at first. All right, so a lot of these take practice. My shot, I've been doing it since I was 15 years old. Lyle's shot, he's been doing it since he's a sophomore now. All right, these things took practice, and a lot of it is done at home. All right.
Defenders have two choices when you make contact. Like I said, I'm a player who likes to make contact. I think it's important because we're Native American. It's much, the game of lacrosse is seen much differently to us, and a lot of people don't